In December 2008, Operation Cast Lead, also known as the Gaza War, unleashed a fierce Israeli offensive against Hamas in the Gaza Strip. This 22-day conflict, driven by escalating rocket fire and blockade tensions, devastated Gaza and intensified the Israeli-Palestinian divide. The roots lay in Gaza's volatile reality. After Hamas seized control in 2007, Israel imposed a tight blockade, crippling Gaza's economy. Hamas and other militant groups fired rockets into southern Israel, targeting civilians. A fragile 6-month truce collapsed in November 2008 as rocket attacks surged. Israel, under Prime Minister Ehud Olmert, vowed to halt the barrage and weaken Hamas's grip. On December 27, Israel launched a massive air campaign, striking Hamas targets, command centers, weapon caches, and tunnels. The bombardment was relentless, followed by a ground invasion on January 3, 2009. Israeli troops, backed by tanks and artillery, clashed with Hamas fighters in dense urban areas. Hamas responded with rockets and guerrilla tactics, but was outmatched. The human toll was staggering. Over 1,400 Palestinians, including hundreds of civilians, and 13 Israelis, mostly soldiers, died. Gaza's infrastructure, homes, schools, hospitals, lay in ruins, with tens of thousands displaced. Israel faced global outcry for disproportionate force, with reports of civilian casualties fueling war crime allegations. Hamas's rocket attacks also drew condemnation for targeting civilians. The operation ended on January 18, 2009, with unilateral ceasefires. Israel withdrew, claiming it had degraded Hamas's capabilities, but Hamas remained in power, later rebuilding its arsenal. The blockade persisted, deepening Gaza's humanitarian crisis. Internationally, the UN's Goldstone report criticized both sides, though Israel rejected its findings. Operation Cast Lead achieved Israel's short-term goal of reducing rocket fire, but at a steep cost. It inflamed Palestinian anger, strengthened Hamas's resolve, and eroded peace prospects. The conflict highlighted Gaza's dire conditions and the limits of military solutions in a cycle of retaliation. In just over 3 weeks, this war left Gaza scarred and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict more entrenched, with echoes of suffering resonating far beyond 2009.